Hi everyone, it's Maddie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do a little collective haul video from my trip to New York that I took for work, but then I ended up having a spare day and I actually did a little bit more shopping than I anticipated. So we have Chanel, Hermes, we have Stony Clover, we have a gift from Chanel, we have ready to wear, we have a bag. So without further ado, let's get into it. I think let's start with Stony Clover because I'm like way overdue for Stony Clover. So let me just move this little stack of boxes down here. So if you're familiar with my channel, you'll be familiar with this brand. I just freaking love the Stony Clover brand. They are a really like a high street kind of pouch company where you can customize things. And so this bag is what I got when I was recently in New York, but I actually recently won a giveaway on one of Kendall's lives. Kendall is the one of the founders of Stony Clover, and she sent this to me. Well, so I actually won a white pochette. She was like cleaning off her desk and she was like, oh, I'm just gonna do like a fun little trivia giveaway. And I answered the question right, and then she was like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to send you the white pochette. I'm going to send you something that I think you'll like more. And then this came in the mail and I still haven't unboxed it. So let me just share it with you. And I think you guys are going to laugh because if there is not like a bag that was made for me by Stony Clover, this is it. It is the pink velvet pochette with like this cute little pearl bag charm, pearl heart. Like it's so freaking sweet. I like Stony Clover bags for when a Chanel bag or an Hermes bag is just not the vibe. So like if you're going, for example, to Disney parks, this is really great. If you're going to like say a particular country where you don't want to take your luxury items, I think this is great. If you're just like don't want to worry as much about your bag, or also, I mean, just want something really freaking cute. There's that. So it's like a quilted crushed velvet. This little strap, handles, like heart. Oh my gosh. Stop. The zipper pull is like a bow. It's just cutesy. It's girly. It's fun. I think it's cute, it's sweet, and it was a giveaway, so yay for me. Oh, and it says Stony Clover Lane on the little faux pearl. I just think it's so cute. Anyway, I thought you guys would laugh because it's like the exact same friggin' thing, fifth time. If it is, pink bag, okay. Okay, so that was so cute. That was the giveaway that I've like not opened in so long. This is what I picked up in store. And so one of the things that I like about Stony Clover is some things are not available online, kind of like, oh, there's my Hermes receipt. Kind of like Hermes or Chanel. Not like that, but you know, they do, it's like in-store exclusives. I like it when there's things that you just can't get online. Like when everything is accessible and like easy and you can just order it, I feel like it like takes away from the specialness of it. So I went in to the West Village store. Oh my gosh, the stickers. I love all the little extras and goodies. I think it's so cute. SCL in the Village, so cutesy. And I grabbed, these little bag charms, I guess, yeah, bag charms. And then there's like these little embellishments that you can put on it. So let me get the black one ready. So Stony Clover recently started doing leather, which I think is fun. And it's just like a little, like you put it the loop around and you can decorate your bag. But the little charms are like the best part, and I love this one. It is a little caviar tin, which if you know me, you know my favorite food. So cute. And then the other one is a little heart. And then I also got the pink one. I have a plan per se for the pink one, like I do for the black one, but I think the pink is actually a limited color. So, and then this is just a cute little heart. I think it's fun. It's kind of like Loewe coated. And so you slide it on here. And then let me show you what then you do with it. I grabbed this. Finally, I'm like so late to the club. This is just a simple black, a super slouchy leather tote from Stony Clover. So it has this like little scallop trim, a little heart handle. This, like literally, this is for work, especially when I take public transport. I love my Birkin 35 for work. And there's like an interior pocket. I love my Birkin 35 for work, but I don't love the Birkin on public transit. It's just, it's not, I don't feel super happy. Not that like anybody cares or anybody knows, but like I know, and then I just start worrying a little bit. And so I had been using another tote for work when I've like taken the train or whatever, but I just think this will be really good. Like a little bit more understated. So anyway, picked this up in store. I ended up ordering the tote online because I didn't want to take it home in my luggage. And then I ordered actually a lot of the stuff that I bought when I was in New York. Oh, I think it's backwards. Let me do it the other way. I ended up asking to have shipped to me because, okay, how am I going to do this where it ends up the right way? There we go. It's not rocket science, Maddie. Okay. Don't overthink it. So isn't that so cute? Maybe I'll put the pink one on too. Let's do a little contrast. And then this is the little pinky one. It's just cute. It's fun. It's something. And then I could like even put, you know, I'm really into the bag charms right now. This one I want to be shorter. That one I want to be long. Okay, that is cute. That's cute. I'm into it. I love it. And this, it's actually really nice. So it's unlined. So it's just like raw leather on the inside. But I really like the slob kebab of it all. You know how I am. If things start out structured and then go squishy, I'm like, no, but this is like really nice and mushy. It smells good too. It's just, you know, it's a cheap and cheerful, well, you know, not cheap for Stony Clover. I think it's like $400, something like that. Isn't that so sweet? Okay, so that was the Stony Clover of it all. Let's get organized. Okay, so then it was the 25A launch. So I missed preview because I was traveling. But I ended up going to the store on 57th Street and before my Hermes appointment. So I was like, you know, just, we're in the area, we might as well. And I will say, pro tip, it's always nice to have an extra Chanel sales associate around the globe. You never know if you're hunting for something. It's just nice to have an extra contact. And so every time I go to New York, I pick up a couple things and maintain that contact. And I think that that's good. So first item is this. And I was actually inspired by Monet, who's here on YouTube. When she shared this item, I was like, gasp, need. It's a scarf, obviously, but if you don't follow her, I'll link her channel below. But this scarf print, I just felt like was so reflective of the collection. So it's Coco Chanel in her office, and on either side, you can see the coral mandel, which inspired the whole collection for Hangzhou. Can you see this? Is it showing up? And it's just a simple, you know, black and white scarf. I might hang it up. I don't know if I'll wear it. I just was like, cute. I was just like, I like the print. I mean, a white scarf. I might want to hang it up. So this was, here's the card. Here's the info. They cut the price off, so I have no idea. I want to say like $5. Ugh. But I just think it's so cool. And I hope to one day get to actually visit her apartment and see the Coral Mandel live myself. But so that was the first item. And then secondly, just put that there, I have a piece of ready to wear, and this was shipped to me. And I was like, oh, the garment bags are back in the States too. So there you go. But I didn't get a little duster for her. So I don't know, maybe it's one or the other. It's in plastic. This is what my surprise hit from 25A surprise pickup. It is a turquoise blue rainbow jacket. Oh, plastic on plastic. Okay, we're making a mess. It is so cute. I don't think this was actually runway. They had a version of this, which was like a long coat. I think this is a commercial piece. Okay, the buttons are they little lions? They're very abstract, if they are. They're very abstract. They're like very like, we are antiqued. But the jacket, it has pink, it has blue, it has yellow, it has red, it has white, it has, does it have orange? I don't see orange. Pink, yellow, red, blue, white, purple. Stunning. And strangely, you can see here, I took it in a size 40. I felt like it was running really big. I tried on a 44, it was way too big. I tried on a 42, it was a little big. And I tried on 40. The 40, for me, I don't like to buy things small. It is a little small, but transparently, I think I've shared, I have been losing weight. And so I didn't want to buy something that was already too big, the 42, and then have it be really too big. So we went 40. Oh, come on. It's stuck. Okay, you're going over there, you're going over there. And the interior of this jacket is like the prettiest, silkiest. You know, my grandma used to have a comforter that was made out of a silk that was this color, and it was so luxurious. Yeah, lining 100% silk. And the tweed is 40% wool. So not too heavy for like a pre-fall. I don't want to get these stuck in my hair. Cute. A little robin's egg blue number. And she buttons up. So it's kind of like a boxier shape. It's cute. Cute, cute, cute. Anyway. So that is the Chanel Little. Fun. I'm liking this color. I like this color a lot. It's kind of like, you know what it is? I think it's a warmer blue. Is it warm? Something. Okay, so then because I had been so inspired by my trip to Paris and Place Vendôme, I was like, I need to go check out the Fifth Avenue Chanel fine jewelry store that had recently opened. And it was so incredible. The architect, what's his name? Is it Peter Marino? You'll correct me if I'm wrong. I'll look it up. But there's like a singular architect that Chanel works with to do all of their stores, did the Beverly Hills store. And I met a sales associate and kind of hit it off with them while I was in store. I didn't buy anything. I was just like looking around, like admiring, like I was treating it like the Met. They took my number and were like, oh, could we send you a gift that was left to us from the store opening? And they sent this beautiful card. So cute. And this incredible coffee table book from the store opening. Just as like a gift. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for visiting. So that's exciting. And we chatted a little bit about some upcoming collections, which I'm interested in. So like I said, it never hurts to have an extra Chanel connection out there in the world. I'm really excited for the blush watch collection that's coming. I posted to my Instagram. There's one called the Cocoa Kiss. I think it's really cute. But I got this Chanel Haute Jewelry book. Ugh. Heavy. But I think, I mean, it's like one of a kind, gorgeous pieces that you would like literally not get to see anywhere, if not for the book, for the catalog. Oh, this is the one that's on the cover. It's heavy. Ugh. Anyway, so I thought this was like so incredible and such a nice gift, and will be so interesting to page through. The tweed collection. I'm seeing this now in real time. I haven't opened it yet. Stunning. Golden Burst. I mean, I wonder how many of these have sold versus are just in their archives. I feel like they would have all sold, right? So they're in private collections now. And I just get to spy on them from afar. Ugh. Oh my God. Can you see that? Can you see her? Dreamy. Feathers. Oh yeah, I like feathers. Anyway, so, and then, I don't know if you follow Chanel Haute Jewelry, but they recently did like a In Reach for the Stars collection where they introduced a new symbol of a wing, and they're gonna add the wings as like an icon in their jewelry, which makes sense because like stars, feathers, wings, I don't know, it all kind of blends together. Ugh. I love the ruban. Oh, ribbons. Okay, so I'm seeing the categories up top. Oh, that's really cool. Anyway, show and tell. Are we bored? I'm not bored, I'm fascinated. I tried on something similar to this when I was in Place Vendôme. You know, we all dream one day. Gasp. Love that. And it says Cocoa, 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 Cocoa. I need that because of my dog. I could just do this all day. You guys want to come over and have a glass of wine and page through this book with me? And then we could reorganize my closet too. Does that sound like fun? Sounds like my idea of a good time. Okay, anyway. This book literally weighs 20 pounds. I thought that was so nice. So, you know, always keep an open mind and open heart when you're shopping. You never know who you're going to meet. You never know what connection you'll make. And I mean, the sales associate had no idea well, maybe not no idea, because I came in and I was like, oh, I just was shopping Yoté Da and I was kind of wearing head to toe Chanel. But he didn't know for sure that I wasn't necessarily going to buy anything that day because I had just gone crazy in Paris. And now I made a connection and now I'm thinking I should buy that watch from him. So if I don't go back to Paris. So very smart. All right, anyway. And you know, that's what, if you walk around being pleasant, maybe you'll pleasantly meet someone and get a free book and a connection for buying the things you want. So, you know, you never know. Oh, Lord. Okay, then we went to Hermes, and I'm going to just do the spoiler alert right now that, I did not pick up my quota bag while I was at Hermes. I'm waiting. I had a few offers. I turned down a mini Kelly. It wasn't perfect. I don't know if I don't want to get into it too much. And then there was like another exotic Birkin that I turned down. I still don't know how I feel about exotics. I'm torn. And then a Birkin 30 in Blue Glacier, but I thought that would be too similar to my Gris Pale. Blue Glacier is really similar. Now that I'm home and I've thought about it, I was like, oh, maybe that would have been a good one because a 30 is so much different use-wise than a 25. Like a 30, I could put a laptop in. So maybe I should have done that. But you know, there's always more bags to be offered, always more offers coming. I think so this last trip it was 3 and I declined them all. And then, so I've had 5 different offers this year and I've declined them all. Holding out for something good. Listen, my philosophy with Hermes has always been, I have a lot of bags, which is true. I have a lot of bags. Like I don't need another bag. So I have to really be loving whatever it is in order to be taking it. And I just want to be thoughtful. And then these bags are also, I feel like, not that they're a burden, but it means something to add another one to the collection. So just wanting to be really sure about it before I like jump in. Anyway, so this is what I picked up. First, so cute. I was like, this is like tinier than I thought it would be. But I had been wanting to get one of these and you guys are gonna, oh my God. What? I think you guys are gonna make fun of me low key for this. It is like the Twilly scarf ring. Here, let me try and get it out of here. Kind of satisfying taking this plastic off. And the reason, I mean, I think this is cute and there's lots of different ways that you can style a Twilly with this online, but I thought that this would also be cute for putting Twillies on my Labubu. Okay, I need help. But when the Labubu craze is over, I can also use this as for myself as like a little whatever. You do the Twilly as a bracelet, you do the Twilly as like a necklace, you could use it as like a scarf ring. So I got it in rose gold because rose gold looks good on me. And it looks like a horse tool. Okay, don't judge me. All right, so that's the first item. Then I got a couple Twillies, which I thought would look really good actually with my Gris Pale Birkin, and I was correct because holy cow, look at this color combo. Are you kidding me? Love. It's actually so good. So this is the Bride de Gala little flower thing, which is like the perfect color. Also would have looked good on that 30 that I didn't take. You know, you live, you learn. You live, you learn. I don't need it. I don't need it. I just got this other work bag, black one. And like I said, I don't want to, I've been taking public transit more. And so I'm like, how many work Birkins do we need? And then I grabbed this, which I was really surprised by. It's a cute little sweater. And it actually kind of reminds me of a sweater I bought last year at Hermes, but in a different way. So black. But the sleeves are like these cute little flutter sleeves. So last year, I don't know if you guys remember, but I got like a flutter collar. Oh, it looks, making me look so pale in this lighting with this jacket. I actually do look good in black, but wow, that really washed me out for a second. The little flutter collar top that I got from Hermes last year, I was like, oh, this is kind of like that, except for it's a little flutter sleeve. And so this is super stretchy. I think it's also a size 40, if I'm correct. And it's mostly wool. It's wool and elastane. And I don't know how much this was either because the price isn't on there. I want to say less than $2 because I wouldn't have spent much more than that on this. And it has like a little design on it. So it's just like a little top. It's like kind of tight, but it's thicker, so it doesn't feel like exposed tight. And it's just good with like jeans or whatever for fall. Anyway, it's super cute. And I think that's everything. That's everything. That was like a 30 minutes worth of an unboxing. Trying to transition out of just all unboxings all the time on my channel, transparently. I feel like it hasn't gotten out of hand. There's a season and a reason for everything. I'm not gonna pick myself apart about it. But I just felt like it was a lot in a row. Maybe it's just summertime shopping. You know, what really did it was like all of the Paris stuff, which is a bit of an anomaly. This is a little bit of an anomaly, but it's more like standard anomaly. What? Yeah, so anyways, let me know down below what your favorite item was. And yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say. So I hope you're all having a really great day, and otherwise I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Okay, bye.